Hello. Hi guys, how are you? It's Jacqueline of JackieTalks.com. How are you doing? I hope you're doing great. Today I'm just going to share quickly five communication rules in marriage. Five communication rules in marriage. These are my five communication rules in marriage, and I recommend them for you because they would help you. Okay, so five things I want you to consider when you are communicating with your spouse in marriage. Five things. Five things. Number one is praise. 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 Let your communication let it include praise. Let it have an element of praise. Why should that happen? Because people thrive when they hear praises. People, their heart is gladdened. Do you see? You reach my heart when you praise me. Whilst we do not want spouses to begin to forcefully praise their partners, we do not want you to begin to say what they're not, and untruthful. We want you to at least look out for the things that makes them who they are, that makes them special, and highlight it as often as possible. Never get tired of highlighting the good things about your spouse. It only makes them better. That's one big tip for communication and for thriving in marriage. But number two, if you ask me, may even be number one. I should have put them in the right order. Number two, because I've said praise, but number one would be care. Okay, so when you're talking to your partner, look at them and listen to them as well when they're talking. That's so key. It's so fundamental. It's a way to say, I'm listening to you. You are important. What you're saying is important. As much as you can. Sometimes as couples, maybe I'm cooking, he's doing stuff, or he's ironing, or he's I don't know, working on his laptop, for example, yeah. And you were talking, and sometimes we feel like, how many times you feel like he's even listening to me at all. So as much as you can, connect with the eyes. It shows that you care. It shows that that person is important and what they're saying is important to you. Also listen. It hurts when someone is talking to you, and then you come and say, and then you come back and say, sorry, what did you say? Can you say that again? It just meant that you weren't listening. And when people are talking, they actually spend their energy. I don't know if you see what I mean. So, I'm trying to say, oh, so look at what happened. And then you say, sorry, what did you say happened? So please avoid that. So I said, number one is care. Number two is praise, and I trust that if you just start with these two, you'll see the difference in your relationship. But number three is the truth. Please speak the truth. You see, what any spouse or what anyone would do wrong in their marriage to hurt themselves more is to live a lie, and pretend to your spouse. No, don't do that, please. Speak the truth, but speak it in love. There's a way to speak the truth. I used to be very brash, very straight to the point. I'm still very straight to the point. I don't waste time. I don't mince words. I say it as it is, but there is a way to do it. I had to learn. That I would. So, this is me. And if you know me, I always put myself on the slaughter table. I wasn't that kind of person. I just say, poo. And in fact, in my very first 3-4 months of marriage, it put me in a lot of trouble, I can share about that later. I will be sharing about that in my Better Marriage course. You should sign up. It's on my website. It's on my Instagram bio. And you should sign up, okay? So please speak the truth in love. It's very, very important. But please say the truth. I must know that if I want to hear the truth, I should go to my spouse. The moment my spouse is beginning to hold back on telling me the truth, maybe because of how I will feel or whatever, then there's a problem, because we must be able to tell ourselves the truth. But the way we say it matters. Say it with love and with mercy. So don't say it with condemnation. Don't say, oh, that thing you're doing is never going to work. There's a way to say it, Babe, how about if you do it this way? Because if you do it the way I'm looking at it, people may see it that way and they may not. Just what I mean? There's a way to say things with love. You are saying exactly the same thing, but you're saying it with love. Okay, my number 4 thing is faith. Communicate with faith. The moment you say things to people without faith in them, in the fact that they can become better, they can do better, and things will get better, then you're becoming mean. And that's the truth. See, God is the enforcer, but you say it and walk away. So even if it's an issue, maybe there's a personality trait that is really getting in the way of that person's progress, of your spouse progress, of your relationship, say it with faith. Communicate the concerns with faith. Say it knowing that, you have said it and you trust the Lord to make it, what's that word, when they talk about the parable of the sower, that it would fall on the good heart of that person, and the Lord will stir up their heart to do better. Do you see what I mean? So when you communicate without faith, you actually become the enforcer. So what is happening, that's when you see that you are nagging, you are bullying. Do you see? So it's almost like you're saying, this is going to be done. If it's not done this way, then that's it. Do you see the difference? But you say it in a way that you believe God to make the best out of that conversation, out of that thing you are pointing out, and that person, then the need for that person to do better. And the final thing is, when you talk, surrender your mouth to the Holy Spirit. So this is one thing I've had to learn in marriage. Oh my God. I have had to learn to not just be ready to talk and just talk, but to actually surrender my mouth to the Holy Spirit. So you want to have a serious conversation, you will see me and I will take time to pray about it. I didn't do it. I didn't start doing it from day one. I learned that, when you want to get across to someone, not even if it's not your spouse, a lot of us who are at work know, we have to pray, speak in tongues for favor, for grace, that what you're going to present, the idea, the presentation, it would be great that the Holy Spirit to take over. So why don't we do that for our spouses? Why do we think we should just say it anyhow and they will take it? So I began to learn how to pray. Holy Spirit, as I'm about to speak to my darling husband this evening, take control, take over my mouth. Help me not to say, the wrong things. Help me not to say the things that would upset him. Help me to say the things that would, convict him, and also convince him that this is the way to go, or this is what we should not do, or this is what we should do, or this is what I want him to start doing for me. Do you see? I hope this helps you. I really do hope so. And please drop me a comment if it does. And I hope to see you in my better marriage course ASAP. Cheers. Bye.